So the show begins with a backstage segment where Brock Lesnar attacks Cody Rhodes and he destroys Cody's shoulder. What do you think of this segment?
I love this segment, especially for Brock. I mean, we saw some glimpse of the Beast Brock here. Actually, I love the mixture of the cowboy and the Beast. And for Cody, he is selling that shoulder injury, right? Yeah, so that just makes sense. He will lose at Night of Champions because of that injury. And we will get Brock versus Cody Chapter 3 at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam.
Next we saw Paul Heyman in the ring.
In Raw? Are you sure? I heard he was drafted on SmackDown. Just kidding, carry on.
So on Raw, Paul Heyman cuts a promo where he hype up Night of Champions. But Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens interrupts. And surprisingly, Paul Heyman leaves without saying anything. So Sami and Kevin inside the ring and the Imperium attacks them. 3-on-2, but Matt Riddle joins Sami and KO. We got a brawl and the main event of the night is set. It's the Imperium versus Sami, Kevin and Riddle. What do you think of this segment?
Good one. I mean, Paul Heyman with a mic, you can't complain about that. And I think brawl is always a good idea to set up the main event.
Next we saw a match between Bronson Reed and Ricochet. Bronson Reed picks up the W. What do you think of this one?
Nothing. I think it's just a filler match.
Next match, Joey Stark versus Candice LeRae. And Joey picks up the W.
So back-to-back W for Joey. I think they are building Joey for big matches. But really feel bad for Candice. Saw some of her NXT matches. She can deliver good. I hope she gets better booking.
Next, Brock Lesnar comes to the ring and says Cody can't compete at Night of Champions. So I need a new challenger and I am issuing an open challenge. And with a broken shoulder, Cody comes out. As expected, Brock beat him down again. What do you think of this one?
As I said earlier, I love the mixed version of Cowboy and Beast. I actually love the story of Brock as a hunter and as a hunter hunting Cody.
Next we saw the Viking Riders versus Alpha Academy. And the Alpha Academy picks up the W. What do you think of this one?
Don't know, man. There was rumors that Viking Riders wants to leave. I mean, WWE repackaged them like 1,000 times. Still nobody gives a S about them. So let's see. And for Alpha Academy, they are doing great. Chad Gable always gives something to watch in his matches. And I think Otis and Maxine Dupree storyline will go on. So in business point of view, Alpha Academy looks great.
Next we saw Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Banger of a match. Damian Priest distracts Nakamura and Finn Balor won the match.
This is the best thing about Triple H era. We always get at least one banger in every weekly shows. Vince McMahon would never make this match in a Raw or a SmackDown. Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura. You just have to say this. And wrestling fans will instantly go like, I am not switching the channel.
Next, we saw the contract signing between Becky Lynch and Trish Stratus for their match at Night of Champions.
Man, this segment was on fire. Trish is the ultimate heel here, but Becky just grilled her in this segment. I absolutely love this one.
Next, we saw Apollo Crews versus Dominic. And with a splash, Dominic picks up the W.
I don't think there is anything to talk about this one. I mean, yes, Dominic winning matches every week. But my question is, where is the storyline for him?
Next, the main event of the night. The Imperium versus Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Matt Riddle. With a Helluva Kick plus Senton, Team Sami won the match. What do you think of this one?
Great match. I mean, I enjoyed the match very much. But I think if Mustafa Ali was there in place of Riddle, that would have made more sense. I mean, he's facing Gunther at Night of Champions. So yes, that's it.
And after the main event, we got a banger of a segment. It's Triple H checking on Cody Rhodes that he can compete at Night of Champions or not. And Cody says, I will compete, even if the shoulder is broken.
That was a cool ending. I mean, Triple H knows it. Start the show with a bang and end the show with a banger.